Waiting for you to arrive again.
Hey guys, Ben Wheeler, the Mercenary King here with another deck profile. This is my Spike Brothers deck. It's Legion Break Ride, but I've updated it. I'll go over it quickly. Because there should be a deck profile running around here recently. So, Mecha Trainer, good, faithful. I don't really like the other guy because this deck doesn't really lend itself to G-Break as other things will. But in the modern era, who knows? I do like him though because he can make sure grade 1s will do work. And this deck is a really toolboxy deck, so I need him more often than not. So Counterblast 1, search a grade 1, call it to rearguard, put it into your hand, shuffle deck. Then we have 4 crits, Sonic Breaker, Silence Joker, which goes into the soul to unflip it damage. These are actually necessary sometimes, and not just to fill soul. 4 draw triggers, because you need a little bit of hand to make sure you have that field. 4 heal triggers, to save your bacon sometimes, you know, that second wind. Because oftentimes if they fail to kill you, you kill them guaranteed. If you miracle heal out of stuff. And then 1 Wonder Boy. That was terrible. Wonder Boy. That was also terrible. Wonder Boy. 8K. I have him in here because I like singing it. 2 Reckless Express. It's a Reckless Express. Brakes are completely broken. It's good. It's good flavor text. Soul Blast 1 with this unit attacks. Pay the cost if you do plus 5k and then put it in the bottom of the deck. He's good. You know, he's a good emergency attacker. He's a good early game pressure. He's just good. And he also Soul Blast, which prepares for Legion. Machine Gun Gloria, Counter Blast. When this unit boosted, pay the cost if you do draw a card, put the unit at the bottom of the deck. Basically, you run her with other stuff, like, say, Cobalt Impulse. Break Ride Legion means he gets plus 15k, and he's charging. So, boost, attack, hits a Vanguard. You draw a card, draw for her, kill something, and then return it to the deck. And again, he hit for 31k. He's nice. She's nice. She does work, but counterblasts, be careful. Death Flag Dragger. Bad in Dragger support. Reveal a grade 3. When this unit is placed on rearguard during the battle phase, which does happen with, like, him and other things, her, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for 1 bad end card name, reveal it to the opponent, put it in your hand, shuffle deck. He's not really that useful, but he's bad in support, and he can help thin out grade 3s and get grade 3s for stride fodder. That's really the important thing here. 4 perfect shields, 2 different arts. Cobalt Impulse, a G-Break 1, charging. When this unit is placed on rearguard due to an effect, which includes putting it into your hand, from hand if I recall correctly, because it's just an effect rather than a specific reflection, but maybe it has to be called. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up again. When this unit hits a Vanguard, charging, draw a card, retire 1 of your opponent's rearguards. And then Heave Wheeze, charging, same thing. When this unit is charging, this unit can get plus 10k. You know, you don't have to pay for it. There's a Legion guy I might actually switch him back to, depending on how I reveal with charging. And he's Soul Blast 1 plus 10k while your Vanguard's in Legion. Same thing. So we can hit 34k, 24k. This guy's Jumbo the Stun Gun. During your battle phase, if this unit is placed on rearguard, Soul Charge 1, choose a card from your damage zone, turn it face up. I actually use him to increase the number of these guys I get, especially if I have 2 out on the field. I will use 1 to get a Jumbo the Stun Gun, and because he will hit numbers, you know, he's alright to use. 23k ain't bad, yo. And with Gloria, I can use her basically for free. And then we have 2 Field Driller. He's funny. Vanguard Rearguard, when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, and you have 4 other Vanguard Rearguard Spike Brothers. Actually, 4 other Rearguard Spike Brothers. 4 other. Number of other Spike Brother Rearguards is 4 or more. You may draw a card. Basically, you have a field, you swing for 22k. It's an on-hit draw, but and he can be played at any point in the game. He's funny. Especially since they always hate him when they show up, because he can actually screw them over even though he's so weak power-wise. He can still hit for 14 to a 9k Vanguard is still a 10k block. You know, it's nice. Frozen Ogre, Ogle, counterblast with this unit of soul during your turn. Your Vanguard Legion, at the end of the battle, this unit attack the Vanguard. Pay the cost. If you do, search your card for a deck for a card, call it to open our shuffle deck. It could be this, it could be this, it could be this. It should be one of these two. Or it could be him. It could be him. I've even done Wonder Boy. He's pretty great. Probably one of the most useful cards in Spike Brothers. A lot of people run Legion with the new guy, Rising Nova, who I don't have a deck built yet for because I don't have enough of him. I'm only have 2 soon. But yeah, I wish I had a Picario most of all, but I'll get him eventually. So my grade 3s. For Break Ride, which is on ride, all your plus 10k to Vanguard and all your rear guards get plus 10k when they attack, and then they go into the bottom of the deck. Boosted, it gets plus 2k. He basically gives plus 10k to all your attackers. It used to be that you'd Break Ride him with Dudley Emperor so that they'd you know, basically get 2 levels of the Kyo Crush Rush. So you Break Ride Dudley Emperor. Yeah, that's right. I can't really remember what Dudley Emperor does, though. It's been a very long time. But I think it's when this unit attacks, counterblast 2, put 2 cards into Soul, summon 2 cards out into the field. And so basically you get another round of this. And of course there's like High Sweep Bracky, Juggernaut Maximum, Reckless Express that can hit over 15k with this. He also has his own stride, who I'll go into soon. Death Flag Dragger is support. Sorry, I had a little bit of acid reflex there. And I'm still trying to keep this fast. Bloody Ogle. He legions with Frozen Ogle. And then when this unit is legioned, when your Vanguard legions during your turn, plus 5k to every attacker until end of battle, and then put it at the bottom of the deck. By the way, it doesn't matter which ability you pay it for the bottom of the deck stuff. It goes to the bottom of the deck. And then Counterblast 2, choose a card from your hand, put it into your soul. You may pay the cost if you do. Search your deck for a card, call it to open our shuffle deck. Basically, you Break Ride, right? You Legion. That's plus 15k. Then you attack. Counterblast 2, put a card from the hand into the soul. Summon out Frozen Ogre. Do it like this. Boom. Do it again. Put Counterblast in the soul. Search out another Frozen Ogre. Send out another. Oops, sorry. Frozen Ogre. And then for the finale, Heave Wheeze or Silver Blaze. You know what I mean. Somebody to hit a very high number to kill. Now, that assumes that there weren't any other attacks, but let's say you had a full field when you did that. 1, 2, just a second, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because you have 3 left. 7. Both of them, all of them hitting above 20k. 24k, all of them hitting at about 24k or more, especially when you boost. So if you boost Heave Wheeze, that's 34k, 41k to Vanguard, and you might have some crits on some of these things. One of them's going to get a crits if you do get it, but they'll probably be blocked. Stride-wise, good End Dragger, Divine Hand, Counterblast, and choose a card from your hand, put it in the soul. This unit battle, attack the Vanguard, hard card with bad end. Pay the cost. If you do, put this unit into your G zone face up, and search your deck for up to 2 grade 3 cards. Choose one from among them, call it to open R, and then ride the Arrestus tapped shuffle deck. So basically, you attack, and then choose a card from your hand, put it in the soul, search out a Bad End Dragger, ride it on Bad End Dragger, put a Bad End Dragon on the right hand side, left hand side, whatever, and basically you get another 21k attacker. It's pretty great. It's Phidias limited to grade 3s, just about anything would work there. but it would be OP. Then we have 3 Great Villainous Dampier Lily. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, choose 1 card from your hand with charge, which is why I've got 4 of them. Call it to rear guard until end of turn. That unit gets plus 5k. And then when this unit is put into the deck from rear guard, draw a card. Basically, you summon out a card that's charging, and then you play it. It gets plus 5k. Heave Weeze is 24k. Cobalt Impulse is 14k, but with a boost, it's 21k with on-hit abilities. And then let's say we use Cobalt Impulse. On-hit, draw, and retire. Gloria gives it a draw. That gives it a draw. So you draw 3 cards off of him. She's pretty great. She does work, but she is restricted to charge, so she's not my favorite. Finally, we've got Flash Boost. When this unit is... Choose a card from your hand, put it in a soul. When this unit hits, search your deck for a card, call to regard plus 5k until end of turn. He's whatever. He's okay. I'd rather he be a Picario. Who is Counterblast 2 and discard a card, I think. Or just Counterblast 2, really. And then you fill your field, as long as you have charge, I think. Or just fill your field, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's all it really is to say about my Spike Brothers. Let's keep going.